Hello friends, and welcome back to Mrs. Carnes and Me. It's our final day in Portugal and we still have so many things to see and to do. Come along with us as we continue to explore the beautiful country of Portugal. After an amazing time at Quinta da Regaleira and Pena Palace, it's time to find something to eat in this cute little town of Sintra. Sintra is a charming Portuguese town situated within the hills of Serra de Sintra. Once a summer retreat for the Portuguese nobility and royalty, this UNESCO World Heritage Site has a wealth of opulent palaces, extravagant villas, and historic sites, all set amidst lush forests and jagged hills. Sintra is one of those places full of magic, mystery, and nature. Located just 19 miles northwest of Lisbon, right in the center of town, in the main square, you'll see the Palácio de Vila, or the Sintra National Palace. With its two conical chimneys, you can see it from many places in town. It is one of the few medieval palaces in the world that survives intact inside and out. The Font Morisca, or the Moorish Fountain, a public water fountain built in 1922, just adds to the mystical atmosphere whose spell no one is able to resist. There are dozens of sculptures and art installations on the roadside throughout this fairy tale town. The flamboyant Sentra Town Hall, built in 1906 and built in the late Gothic style, is topped by the cross of the Knights Templar. Sintra has bewitched visitors and poets throughout history, with Lord Byron calling it a glorious Eden. Every person who comes to Sintra is, even if only for a moment, transported back in time. Located in historic Sintra, Tasca Saloia is a charming little restaurant in a lovely location with a view of the Sintra National Palace. This is a cute, eclectic-looking restaurant. Take the skin off. I'm eating all the octopus, just like I said I was going to.
Sausage, fried egg sandwiches.
All the octopus.
So I'm eating this steak and sausage fried egg sandwich in this spicy picante-like sauce. So this is a fransesca. Very nice lunch at Tasca Saloia.
Yeah, very good.
Tasca Saloia. Very nice lunch. I had a steak and sausage
I had all the
sandwich
octopus.
smothered in cheese and the fried egg on top. And Mrs. Carnes had her heart's share of octopus.
Yum. It was
We have
delicious.
like 5 minutes to go get ourselves some
yeah.
pillow cake and something else. So
Cheesecake.
let's.
The narrow medieval streets of Old Town Sintra are quaint and charming. I really enjoyed just walking around and taking it all in. Be sure to try the famous pillow cakes that Sintra is known for. These delicate, light-as-air pastries are filled with an eggy almond cream. The pocket of air on top of the almond cream helps them to just melt in your mouth. Pillow cake?
Yeah.
It's very crumbly. Here. It's good. I like it.
Sugar. Apple.
I didn't get any apple.
So this is the pillow cake. It looks like this.
Oh. Interesting. What was the other one? What was this guy? What is this one called?
That's the cheesecake.
Oh, this is the cheesecake.
has cheese and cinnamon.
Because it doesn't look like the cheesecake I would have guessed.
No, not the cheesecake,
not
like
at all.
dessert.
No.
I already subscribed and I was already watching some.
Lord.
I love it. I love it. I told my wife. So me and Philippa, we own this business, and so I told her, oh, you have to check their channel.
Well, thank you so much. You just made my day. The cheesecake had like a caramelized cinnamon bottom on it. It was really good. I'm like, yum. I don't want no. No. But dang.
Trying to get rid of it.
You ate it all.
It was
How rude. It's okay. I'll have another bite of the pillowcake. It was good. It was good too.
still warm.
But I would get. Oh, it is still warm. Actually, look at that. It's so yummy.
That's the pillow. I'm not going to take the last bite of this. I'm going to take the last bite of
He
the other
ate the
one.
last bite of the last one. I said, "Oh, I love that," and he just like ate it. I was like, "Thanks so much." Yeah, right. That's your story, and you're sticking with it, aren't you?
I am.
Okay. We are now headed toward the coast to Cabo de Rocco, where we will visit the westernmost point of continental Europe. The drive is beautiful with views of the sea.
And I'm actually surprised that it's not windy at all. It's I was not expecting this.
Say it again.
The sea was angry that day, my friend. What?
What you said up there about where we were and everything.
Okay. My hair's blowing.
It's good that you still have hair to blow.
Back. If you turned her like this, I'd be okay. So we're at the most western point of continental Europe. There's a marker up there. Sticks out farther into the ocean. Straight across to my right is what do you think part of the, say it again. So we're standing at the westernmost point of continental Europe with my hair flying around everywhere. Can you not turn and do it the other way?
I can.
Okay. Oh, I feel much better.
Not a good view this way, but okay.
Okay, well, can you not voice it over?
I
the other
can.
time? So we're at the westernmost point of continental Europe. This marker behind me says it's so it must be so. Along the Portuguese Atlantic sea line here. It's a beautiful view down here. And you may think of Portugal as being this sunny, warm state. We're actually on the same latitude as New Jersey and Delaware. It's a little bit of a anomaly in my mind, but we're going to walk on down the coastline here and see if we can see some of the really cool ocean views.
Millionaire industries, that port was a part of this industry. Portugal has been supplying cork for NASA for the installation of space stations for decades because of these unique features, being very light, being fire retardant, being a very stable material. It's the most impressive thing. It's sustainable. So they don't cut the tree to harvest the bark, to harvest the cork. So it's actually the skin of the tree. So they have like one vertical cut, and they have to be
We are back from our day tour to Sentra and the other palace that has the ode to Dante's Inferno and the inverted tower. And we have walked down to, I'm going to see if I can say this correctly. I may butcher it. I apologize if I'm saying it incorrectly. I think it's called Comercio de Praca, which means Commerce Plaza in English. It's this big plaza. It looks like a plaza in Europe. And it's right down here on the harbor. The ocean is right behind Mrs. Carnes. And it's this big open plaza. We walk down that main street right there behind us. And it is full of life and people and street entertainers and people selling things and restaurants and tapas. And it's Sunday afternoon as we shoot this, just for comparative, about 4:45. So this is what a nice, beautiful, sunny Sunday afternoon in March in Lisbon that looks like at Commerce Plaza.
As we made our way back to the hotel, we passed the world's oldest bookstore. I had to go in, and I found the perfect book that they stamped to show where it came from. And we came back to this treat. Kombucha, oranges, black and white cookies. Wow. More water, our laundry, everything we wanted. Hotel keeps getting better and better. Wow.
So I'm going on the record officially for YouTube to tell you that Mrs. Carnes is not always honest. You're wondering what I'm going to say now, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
So she said, I've booked these things for us. I'm not going to overdo it. I'm not going to do too much. I'm not going to,
I only booked you one thing today.
One thing today.
That's right. Can you argue with that?
I am at 17,488
That's
steps
your
today,
troubles, not
and it's only
mine.
5:40. I still have to figure out how to go to dinner. It's probably up a hill both ways.
Everything
But
here's up a hill both
I'm
ways.
kidding in a way. We walked a bunch. So that makes, we're going to end up averaging 18,000 steps a day for the last 4 days. So,
Good for you.
my point is this. I mean, look at me. I'm a physical specimen. If I can do this, you can do it too. You just need somebody like that lady, that beautiful lady behind the camera, to give you a kick in the butt and say, let's go.
I only scheduled one thing.
That was 8 hours long and went to
you-
3 places, and we had to walk and walk and walk.
I didn't
and
know
up
all
hills
that.
and
Well,
up hills
I
and up
didn't know that
hills.
all the walking was involved, but
So anyway,
it was worth it.
you can do it. I encourage you to not be afraid to go hike the hills and do the things. If
No.
I can do it, you can do it.
Perfect.
How's that?
Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you'll join us again next week for another exciting adventure. We know that we are living the good life, and we hope that you are too. Saluj!